as I call him, Munley. I was thinking about Munley, and this is JP to me, but a lot of you police officers call him JP, so we'll stick with the JP right now. I said, I had to say something because for 40 years, he never waited to say something about me or to me. So I had to say something. You know, I was thinking about some stories today, and I'll tell you just a couple quick ones. Where my daughter went to school, I was speaking to this tall gentleman one day, and we're talking, and he goes, you know, we're just talking to each other. And a lot of times you hear about the stories about Munley, you're like, man, did he really do that? Come to find out, I'm learning that he pretty much did everything he said except what he wanted to BS me about. But we're talking, and he goes, so, and I was like, he goes, yeah, I'm a retired DC police officer. And I said, no shit. Oh, I mean, yeah, no, really? That's for you, Munley. And I said, my brother-in-law was a DC. I said, John Munley. And he stopped, he looked at me. He said, you're full of it. I said, what do you mean? He goes, we went through the academy together. And I'm like, all right, I need to know the truth. Is he all BS, or did he really do the shit he did? He says, everything the truth that's legally I'm allowed to tell you. I couldn't believe it, but two stories real quick. When he started dating my sister, I was probably 11, 12. And again, it was in Marlow Heights, and I hear the story, probably Linda Ann probably was there involved in this, but they got in a pissing match, so he handcuffs her to the awning and leaves. That's the first story. This one here she might not appreciate, but every time I call down here, I would say, what are you doing? She goes, I'm running from John. I said, why? She goes, every time I start to vacuum, he wants a booty call. So from that point on, I think he gave her a brand new vacuum every year for Christmas. Oh yeah, that's the truth. I didn't make that one up. Okay, she'll tell you. But other than that, you know, we would come down here with friends, and I swear to goodness, we would go back to Maryland. I'll be talking, and they would say, how's your brother-in-law doing? Like, they would ask about him because of the stories he would tell. We would sit around the table and drink a couple cold beverages, and I can tell you that it was never boring sitting down with him. Most times he was making fun of me, but that's okay. Other than that, he was picking on everybody else in this room, so don't worry about it. He picked on all of us equally. But he surely will be missed. He will not be forgotten, and I just want to appreciate and thank everybody for coming today in his honor, and I'm sure we're going to have fun today and tonight. And other than that, I guess I'll turn it to JP.